One of the questions I get frequently during consultations is whether a Brazilian butt lift is a safe procedure. The answer to that is an extremely safe procedure in our practice, where we perform almost one a day and over 100 a year. At first, Brazilian butt lifts were very dangerous. We were taught to inject that fat deep into the muscle because that's where the blood vessels were, with a rich blood flow to take the fat well. And the problem was we were inadvertently injecting into deep veins where the fat would then return to the heart and embolize into the lungs. We know now that we don't want to be injecting in that layer. The injection point is a more superficial layer. Now, if you're not experienced, you may be injecting too superficially right under the skin, and that can cause problems, not death, but problems like lumps, bumps, infections, and problems like that. So you actually have to be very well experienced and know which layer, and so you can expand the correct area of the buttocks, because if you don't, you're not going to expand the buttock in the right area if you're too superficial, or if you're too deep, you're going to create problems that could lead to death. The key really is, just like anything, making sure that your surgeon is experienced. Do not assume that plastic surgeons have the same skill or experience level. To do over 100 a year takes years. You're not going to just come out in private practice and start doing over 100 BBLs a year. So you have to find a surgeon who's very experienced in these. There's a huge learning curve. These things are not really taught well during residency. These are self-taught techniques. We do a Brazilian butt lift with every tummy tuck we do, whether that's injecting in the hip dips or in the buttocks. So make sure you find an extremely experienced surgeon. They should have a low complication rate. The complication rate for all our procedures, minus implant related issues, is less than 1% for the largest, most significant multi-combination surgeries there are. Keep those tips in mind and follow me for more information.